Odilog Sports Info here, back with another one. Hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so you guys can be notified when I drop this reel. Because you know, Odilog keeps it real. Yeah, you guys. Since I showed you guys that video, this morning, we have to really come to the realization. Top of the morning, brother. Top of the morning. Top of the AM. I mean, we got to really come to a realization that the cult members, and you guys know who I'm talking about, the LDBC, that these guys are bad for boxing. And it's like every boxer that gets associated with these guys go down. Think about it. Everybody who get wrapped up with these guys, who get associated with these guys, they go down. This is why I'm kind of glad that Errol Spence Jr., he keeps distancing himself away from these guys. You feel what I'm saying? Because at this point, Fred is running up on people, right? Putting a camera in their face like he's going to get you, oh, I got you, right? He's trying to get you, I got your moment. It's like, bro, sit your ass down. What's wrong with y'all people? Y'all taking this boxing shit too far, man. We are boxing fans. Right? You don't supposed to be running up on Victor Conte like that. Then you asking dumbass questions. Right? Man, but if you go in this comment section, oh yeah, man, but Fred, man, he a pet bull for the streets, man. Like, salute, Fred. It's like, so it actually have people who want people to do that shit, to run up on people. Then when somebody get hurt, right, then what? See, people, they not thinking about that, they not thinking about violence, right? Because you just can't just run up on everybody. Right? Just like Jermell Charlo, he threatened Blue Blood, said he wanted to slap Blue Blood. This is what I'm saying. See, like these guys, they take it overboard. Then these boxers and these people want to get physical with them. You seen what Kenny Porter did to Fred? Slapped the shit out of this man over disrespecting his son. Right? These guys, they take it too far. But they talk about us, right? Oh, like the Terrence Bud Crawford fans, like, y'all do this, y'all do. Bro, I haven't seen one Terrence Bud Crawford fan run up in nobody's face and do no bullshit like that, trying to get some brownie points. That's all Fred trying to do, trying to get some brownie points, right, from Errol Spence Jr. He want an interview. And I want y'all to understand, all this hate started for Terrence Bud Crawford over a fucking interview. over an interview because he didn't want to give one of the cult members, right, which he changed his leaf now, right, because I be tuning into his channel now, right, because he, you know, like he changed a little bit too. But what did Fred do? Oh, bro. Oh, 913. You don't know what he did? Oh, man. No, let me show you what he did, bro. Bro, like this dude, watch this. Let me see if I still got it in my Chrome tab. Yeah, now watch this. Now watch this. This is for educational purposes only. Watch, he's about to try to blame Victor Conte for Willie Monroe, who wasn't even around him. Yeah, he signed up for the program, but he left the program. He was doing something else. He gonna try to blame him for Berto, who left California, went to Florida, and it wasn't around this man for 8 months. Watch this shit, man. Like this shit, like it's out of control, bro. And this is for educational purposes only. So you can't get mad, Fred. Hey, no, you can't get mad, buddy. You know what I'm saying? This is sad shit, bro.
I can't follow you around every single day and make sure you got the right attitude. So I try to help, but trying to stick it on me that everything he does is attached to me, that's bullshit. I'll tell you straight up.
Well,
you're wrong for having that attitude.
But you did the same thing to Andre Berto. You said, "Oh, it wasn't." It was.
But that's exactly the truth. He had camp at Snack. He moved to Los Angeles. He tore his bicep. He went into 6 months of rehab. Then he moved to Winter Haven, Florida. I hadn't seen him for 6 to 8 months, and he tests positive, and it's my fault.
But that's a consistent theme with your athletes. 2000.
I'll tell you this, you're looking at the cleanest guy in boxing, okay? Right now.
Look, watch him deflect the question. Watch this.
Okay, who do you know that has sponsored over 20 boxers and paid for them to be in VADA 24/7, 365? Nobody but me.
Money has nothing to do with being clean or not being clean. You get what I'm saying? It's not the money part. It's about integrity. It's about
nothing to do with this, and you've got.
See, then you see that? See that? Don't you see how he tried to switch? He switched it. He asked him a question. Name somebody in boxing who has 20 fighters sponsored by me, who I put in VADA 24/7, 365. Name somebody else in boxing that does that, Fred. You can't name nobody. So you said, oh, money's not no, he wasn't talking about money. He said, name somebody who sponsors 20 boxers and put them in 24/7, 365 VADA. Name somebody else. You can't name them, so you deflect and you bullshit. Right? But this is all I want people to understand. They doing this all because Terrence Bud Crawford is in Snack. All of this came about because Terrence Bud Crawford is in Snack. I didn't hear shit about Devin Haney. I didn't hear shit about Sean Porter. I didn't hear shit about J-Rock. I didn't hear shit about Louis King Kong Ortiz. I didn't hear shit about who else? Boo Boo Andrade. Right? I didn't hear shit about Mario Barrios. I didn't hear shit about Mikey Garcia. I didn't hear shit about none of these fighters being in Snack until Terrence Bud Crawford. And this is how you know. See, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. This is how you know Terrence Bud Crawford is the most popping thing at welterweight. Everything he do get magnified to the 10th power. Everything he do get magnified. That's how you know he's the most popping thing. He has the most, man, like this dude name getting, come on, bro. He popping. Wow, that shit is crazy. He the type of keep a nigga car. Exactly, bro. Man, he that type of dude. That's why Kenny, had to put hands on this dude, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because he was disrespecting his son and disrespecting Kenny Porter. And once Kenny Porter caught him, he just smacked him. You feel what I'm saying? Then he wanted to act like he wanted to fight back, like he wanted, like he let people grab him first before he wanted to, you know how that go. They start grabbing you, then you start to act like you trying to get to them. I mean, come on, bro. But this is going too far. But they say we take it too far. Oh, the Terrence Bud Crawford fans, man, like they be talking about Earl Spence Jr. on PEDs. Why do he have breasts like a woman? It's a picture of him out there looking weird. We just asking questions. Was asking questions. Really, to be honest. Right? Because Earl Spence Jr., he could have been, like a chubby dude who just lost, you feel what I'm saying? And that could just be part. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's on nothing. I'm just asking questions, right? And then all his prior behavior is suspicious. But these guys are bad for boxing. Think about all the fighters that have been around them. Deontay Wilder, where he at? Done. Right? He's done. They was talking about Keith Thurman for a while. What they do? Turn their back on Keith. Right? They trying to latch on the Boots in. His Boots better wise up, man. And he better, like Boots, you better wise up. I'm not saying that you can't do no interviews and none of that stuff, bro, but you better wise up, bro. Man, because these dudes are extremists and they take the shit too far. It was no reason for that man to run up on Victor Conte. Victor Conte served his time, did what he had to do, right? You feel what I'm saying? Then the first thing that Victor Conte said, like, if you're going to look at the whole interview, like the first thing he said, well, we not, like, I believe in second chances. Me too. And then he go into some other stuff, like basically, trying to shit on, like, no, I don't believe. It's like, bro, these dudes are crazy. All to push a fucking narrative. All to push narratives, bro. These guys are crazy. They running down on Victor Conte. All because of Crawford is in there. They didn't do it for Devin Haney, and they be supporting the shit out of Devin Haney. They support the hell out of Devin Haney. They didn't do it for Gary Russell Jr. They support the hell out of Gary Russell. They didn't do it for Sean Porter. Man, come on. They supported Sean up until he said that, Crawford is the best welterweight. And now he don't know what he's talking about. He's delusional. Crawford might have knocked some screws loose. It's like, but when he said that Earl Spence Jr. is the hardest puncher, oh, Sean Porter, he's telling the truth. See, this is what I be telling y'all. These guys, they flip-flop. They can't keep it solid for nothing. They can't keep it solid for nothing. They go with a narrative that somebody say when it agrees with their narrative. But when it don't agree with their narrative, no, I don't want to hear that shit. And they'll block you and they do all that type of shit. Like people, like they come here and they be trying to troll me. It's like, bro, you can't troll me. I'm not sensitive like these dudes that you follow. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not sensitive like them dudes. You could come here, talk all the stuff you want, as long as it ain't racist and none of that. Do whatever you want to do in the comment section. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not sensitive. I don't get all super emotionally involved into this boxing shit. I know this shit happens in boxing. I've been watching boxing too long not to know this. But it's all these new sensitive ass fans coming over here, right, with they man crushes on, on these boxers, right? Because that's what I think it is. Got to be some kind of, something, right? Like most of these dudes want to be Yellow Beezy, right? Most of these guys want to be Yellow Beezy with Earl Spence. They want to be hugged up on the couch with you. I'm telling you, bro, it's weird. It is really weird. This man running down on Victor Conte for no reason at all. Oh, what up? Top of the morning, bro. Top of the morning, School of Skills. But yeah, man, I be seeing you in the comment sections, bro. Man, I salute to you too, man. I be seeing you in comment sections, bro. You know, like trying to give out the channel, man. I appreciate that, brother. I really do. Really do appreciate that. I don't know how to give no damn wrenches, man. I don't know how to do that shit. I don't know how to do it. You know, but once I find out how to do that stuff, man, I will start giving out wrenches, you know, to my loyal supporters, man. But yeah, you guys, but let's play it one more time, man, because this guy, right? This guy is just like, man, and then you can see why you see why, right? You see why Kenny Porter did what he did to this man. I mean, it's like, bro, you asking dumb questions for one, right? And this is for educational purposes only, so don't get mad for it.
Follow you around every single day and make sure you got the right attitude. So I try to help, but trying to stick it on me that everything he does is attached to me, that's bullshit. I'll tell you straight up.
Well,
you're wrong for having that attitude.
But you did the same thing to Andre Berto. You said, oh, it wasn't. It was.
But that's exactly the truth. He had camp at Snack. He moved to Los Angeles. He tore his bicep. He went into 6 months of rehab. Then he moved to Winter Haven, Florida. I hadn't seen him for 6 to 8 months, and he tests positive, and it's my fault.
But that's a consistent theme with your athletes.
I'll tell you this, you're looking at the cleanest guy in boxing, okay? Right now. Okay? Who do you know that has sponsored over 20 boxers and paid for them to be in VOD 24/7, 365? Nobody but me.
Money has nothing to do with being clean or not being clean. You get what I'm saying? It's not the money part. It's about integrity. It's about
nothing to do with this, and you've got no evidence that supports that it does. So you're just trying to stir up shit.
I'm not stirring. No, Victor, I'm not stirring up nothing. But what I'm suggesting to you,
go get checked.
Exactly. Like you see now, you just trying to stir up shit. See, he just trying to stir up shit, and Victor Conte know it though. But little do he know, he just giving Victor Conte more. You know, more people gonna start fucking with Victor Conte because they don't like these guys, man. Man, a lot of boxers don't like the cult members, man, because they see the narrative that they push. They see the narratives that they push against black fighters. Oh yeah, bro. Like, don't worry. Oh no, man. Like, I'm not worried about it. It's just petty. These guys, this is the extent that they will go to. You feel what I'm saying? Then people, oh man, I salute Fred. Oh man, you ran down on Victor. What? Like, he didn't run down on nothing. He couldn't even answer no questions. He got slaughtered. Right? Trying to blame this man for Berto, and Victor Conte said, I didn't see Berto from 6 to 8 months. Yeah, he joined the program, but he left the program for 6 to 8 months. And then when he popped dirty, they blame me. No. Fuck are y'all talking about? See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. And the same thing happened with Willie Monroe Jr. Yeah, he signed up for the program, but he left the program. And what the fuck can I do? You want me to go, go chasing around, grown ass men? Oh man, you got to come back to the program. Bro, you got to come back. No, you sign up for it, either you're going to do it or you're not. Right? Like Triple G, he got kicked out too. He got in the program, got lazy. Victor Conte said, you got to go. I mean, come on, bro. So it just ain't against black fighters, right, man? Because they going to try to use that. Oh, it's just against black fighters. No. He did it to Triple G too, and he did it to a couple of Hispanic fighters. So knock it off. Like, you feel what I'm saying, man? But this dude, Fred deflected from what Conti was saying. His sponsor. Exactly, bro. Like he was deflected. He deflected. He started talking about money. No, Victor Conti said, name one person in boxing that sponsors 20 fighters and pays for their 24/7, 365 VADA testing. Did you hear that? 24/7, 365 VADA testing. That means these people can be at the gym, working out, and VADA can just walk up and just, tap them on the shoulder and they have to give some piss or something, right? This means that they could be anywhere and VADA could give them a call and then they got to be there to do a piss test, right? Don't y'all remember when Jermell and Jamal Charlo, when they were supposed to be in random testing in VADA, and VADA called them and they didn't answer the phone? Then VADA tried to pop up at their house and they acted like they wasn't there. People forget this type of stuff. So they dodged VADA testing, right? Because they was in random VADA testing at that time, right? Because they both WBC champions. So they was both in the clean boxing program, random testing. So that means you can be anywhere and VADA can pull up on your ass and say, hey, man, you got to give me some blood or you got to piss in that cup, right? And most of these boxers don't want to be on that. Right, because in the off season they be getting high, getting drunk, you feel what I'm saying, getting out of shape, doing drugs, do whatever the hell they want to do. I mean, come on, bro. That's a lot of money because VADA testing costs anywhere from $600 to $1,200 per. Exactly, bro. Man, I think it's like $40,000 a person, something like that. Something like that. I think it's like 40,000 for the, for the 24/7, 365 or a little bit more. Man, look, and he got 20 people and trying to get more. But they trying to act like that, oh man, but Victor Conti, man, name somebody that sponsors 20 fighters that put them in 24/7, 365 VADA. You can't name nobody, Fred. So you deflect it and you start talking about money. Oh man, like the money don't mean nothing. He didn't say, I mean, bro, like the money, yes, it really does mean something, right? Because if these fighters, they get paid for this shit themselves. But obviously they don't want to pay, so they just join his program, right? They join Conti program and bam. Just like I showed y'all earlier, right? Let's go to this. Right, man? Because I showed this earlier. Let's show it again. This is why Errol Spence Jr., this is why Victor Conti been on Errol Spence Jr., right? He been on his neck. So I don't know what people is talking about, right? Okay, now look at this tweet. Hey, now look at this tweet soon as it load up. Must be an airplane going over. Okay, there we go. Look, this is from November 14th, 2018. Remember, Errol Spence Jr. fought Mikey Garcia, I think March of 2019, right? March of 2019. But look at the date. I want y'all just to remember the date. November 14th, 2018. And look at Victor Conti. This is what he said. My understanding is that there was a genuine push for VADA testing for this Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence Jr. fight, and it was denied by the A side. Go figure. Boxing deserves leadership that supports clean sport, and especially in these more challenging type fight cases, right? So according to Victor Conti, right, the A side in the Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence Jr. fight denied VADA testing. And who was the A side in the fight? That was Errol Spence Jr., because he was the guy at 147. He had the belt. Mikey was moving up, right? He was the guy. So that means Earl Spence Jr. denied VADA, right? Look at the date, November 14th, 2018. Okay, now we about to go to this, right? November 18th, 2018. I mean, November 14th, 2018, right? They didn't sign up in VADA, right? Like the A side denied VADA, and the A side was Earl Spence Jr. Remember that. He denied VADA against Mikey Garcia. And this is what Mikey Garcia did, right? Like Mikey Garcia, he got smart too, right? Mikey got smart. Look, and this is what Mikey did. Mikey went to go and signed up with Victor Conti. Mikey went to Victor Conti. Okay, now look at this date, December 27th of that same year, right? The first one was November 14th. This one is December 27th. So remember, Earl Spence Jr. denied VADA. So Mikey went to Victor Conti, so he would have to get in VADA. That's why Mikey went to Victor Conti. So Earl Spence Jr. would have to get in VADA. Because he denied it. Now, why would he deny VADA? Now, why would he deny VADA? Okay, now let's see what you say. Let's see what we got in the comment section. You say, oh, no, you already said that. No, depending on where you live, because they come to you and VADA testing, not in every city. Oh, yeah, bro. Like you got to, like, sometimes they got to fly to you. You know, like if you live in California, yeah, you probably can get, you know, like VADA come to you real fast. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But if you live in these boondock states and you feel what I'm saying? Like they got to fly out there and track you down. I mean, come on, bro. Cult members' job is at this point is to keep up confusion. Oh yeah, bro. Like it's just to keep up confusion so they can keep on, you know, like I get it. But you know, man, like it's just they have to stop this shit, right? So Mikey went to what's name to get invited. Then he said, it's cool. I wouldn't train with Conti. Spence told Ring on Sunday. On Sunday in New Yorker. A tiger don't change his stripes too many times. He want to train with him, so I don't know. I heard he was trying to take shots on me on Twitter. We doing VADA testing. Okay, look, now this is where it get interesting today. This is coming from Conti. He said, they originally wanted USADA. We told them no, it has to be VADA. Conti told Ring. Mikey said he would pay for both fighters so Earl wouldn't drag his heels. In the past, there are people who will drag their heels. They're supposed to do 6 weeks. Let's say then it's 3 or 4 or 5. Fighters could be tapering off or make sure there's no metabolites before they enroll. Yeah, you guys, so they can be tapering off, doing all this. So he said they originally wanted USADA. We said no, it has to be VADA. Right? So the writing is on the wall, man. But the Earl Spence Jr.'s fan brigade is out of control. They literally out of control, though. I don't know what Fred think he gonna get out of doing this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Fred might as well hang it up on boxing and transition to a pro whack channel because of his journalism integrity. He has been flushed down the toilet. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Well, shout out to you too, Dolomite. Yeah, bro. Like, man, like his integrity, like he don't have none, bro. Like it's like you just run up on people. Like I can actually see why Kenny Porter did what he did, bro. Like, because I kind of felt bad for him. You feel what I'm saying? Like to get him, like to see him, get done like that on camera, they behave that way. But it's like now, it's like, bro, you go around and you trying to make this, you really trying to make it a bigger issue than what it is. You didn't have the same energy when Gary Russell Jr. was in there, right? And you was doing interviews with him. You don't have this same energy. I mean, shit, for Devin Haney. Shit, and you done did interviews with with Bill. Right? You don't have the same energy for a lot of fighters. So why, when it come down to Crawford getting into it, here we go. But I told y'all that it was gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? Now here's the thing. They are in talks as we speak. These talks are going to go on for months and look like the confusion that they are. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Like, it's just gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse and worse. It's gonna get worse and worse. See, like they are gonna try to put pressure on Terrence Crawford to try to get up out of there. Right? You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna tell him that he needs to leave Victor Conte. Right? They love telling people what to do. They love telling people what to do, except for their favorite fighter who should have been fought Crawford fucking 3 years ago. They haven't put no pressure on him to fight Crawford fucking 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Then this dude talking about that like, I've been champion for 4 years, 10 months. Yeah, man, you've been out the ring for 2 years and 7 months. Shit, it's easy to be champion for 4 years when you out the ring for 2 years, 7 months. What the fuck are we talking about here? You feel what I'm saying? It's very easy to be champion for 4 years. Shit, if I don't have to fight you if I don't have to fight for damn near 3 of that 4, it's very easy. I mean, come on, bro. But this is the cult members, though. They always take it too far. And then they love to point fingers at the Crawford fans. Oh, and look, y'all Crawford fans, y'all take it too far. No, this motherfucker, bro, excuse me. This dude literally runs up on Victor Conte, asking dumbass questions. And then get ethered, then get asked a question, and then deflect. Right? Victor Conte answered all his questions, but as soon as he get asked a question, he deflect. Because he don't know the fucking answer. He don't know the answer, and he just wanted to do that for clicks and views. Right? Because that's going to make him seem like, he's more down with the LDBC. Oh, yeah, man, I'm down. No, you just made yourself look like a clown, bro. And this is why you are slowly getting cut off. Slowly. Man, and it's sad. I mean, for real, it's really sad. Man, because when your channel first started, bro, you used to have all these credentials. You used to be able to do this, do that, do this. Now look at you, bro. Like, you trying to be on some fake Black Power stuff. Man, and when we know that's a gimmick. We know that's an act. We know it's an act, bro. I'm talking the Spence Crawford contract fight talk. They're going on now. Look at the confusion they bringing. Oh yeah, bro. Like, they gonna keep on bringing confusion, man, because this is what they do. This is all they know. They don't want to see the fight, bro. I've been trying to tell people this for years. These guys don't want to really see the fight. They want to keep the fight divided so they can keep pushing narratives, so they can keep on getting subscribers and super chats and pushing narratives. Because as soon as the fight happened and one of them lose, they can't push these narratives no more. Right? So they got to jump on to somebody else. That's why they trying to jump on to Boots right now. And Boots better be careful. Boots better be careful, man. I mean, for real, man, the dude better be careful. Fred is the type of person that he's saying negative things about a person is probably something they did to piss him off. Just like his movie, some Muslim guy who pissed him off. Oh yeah, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he takes that very serious, and he got to get revenge. Like, he's still really mad at Kenny Porter. So Kenny Porter and them, bro, they better be, you feel what I'm saying? Like, this dude is a, I don't know what's wrong. Man, I really don't understand what's up with these guys. But they say it's us, though. That's just how delusional they are. They say it's the Crawford fans who do all this extra stuff, who do this, who do. No. Y'all the ones who start talking about, see, look, when did it start getting personal? It started getting personal because they started talking about Crawford family. They started talking about Crawford mama. They started talking about everything not to do with boxing. You feel what I'm saying? They started calling him a slave. He's this, he's a coon, he's that. They started with the disrespect. It always starts with them. It always starts with the disrespect with them. Like, shout out to J.B. Lincoln. They want Crawford to fight Thurman in the summer to age out him out even further. Crawford versus Spence should be the best fight in the summer, and I know. Exactly, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? No. But they got to understand that Keith Thurman is suspended until August 5th. So I don't think he could come back and negotiate a fight until after then. Right? Like him or Mario Barrios. That's what, at least that's what it say on BoxRec. Well, let's go and see. Hold on, you guys. I mean, like, you know, I got to try to, you know, see. Maybe because that's what it said on BoxRec the last time I seen it. Said that they were suspended until August 5th, 2022. And you know that they just get suspended after a fight. Like, that's not nothing. You know, they just get suspended after a fight. They got to stay out a certain amount of time. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't mean nobody, you know, doing nothing illegal, none of that. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, I mean, but look. Okay, now look, I'm about to share. So people talking about Keith Thurman. Yeah, he probably could fight Keith Thurman, September. But that's unless Keith Thurman, he working out right now, right? Because he don't, I mean, shit. Do you know if he even working out? See, look, suspended by Nevada Athletic Commission until 8/05/2022. Suspended by Nevada Athletic Commission until 8/05/2022. Right. So I'm figuring they can't even negotiate a fight until after August 5th. Right? Now we got the hope and faith. See, look, Mario Barrios, the same thing. So they can't even negotiate a fight until after this date because they suspended. And that's just for, you know, that's just for medical protocol. You know, I mean, yeah, that's just for that. So hey, like, you feel what I'm saying? So everybody talk about that he about to fight Keith Thurman. Hey, I'm trying to understand. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? Okay, he gonna fight Keith Thurman, but he gonna have to wait. Shout out to UGC Flame. Back with another one. Oh yeah, like, what's up, Brody? I don't know what you say, School of Seals. They have to get a doc. Exactly, bro. He has to get a doctor clearance to come back. You feel what I'm saying? Man, so I'm like, is he even gonna fight, bro? Like, man, I don't even know if he gonna fight Thurman, man. He out here perpetrating the whole fraud out in these boxes. Oh yeah, man, like that guy, man. Like, you go, man, like the guy is crazy, bro. Crazy. Like, all of them are crazy. Crazy. Like they live in delusional land, bro. You got to really listen to them guys, man. They come up with narratives. You can ask them a question. They gonna answer your question with a question. That's what Blue Blood do all the time. Like Blue Blood, he do that all the time. He's a master manipulator. Man, now you ask him a question, he's gonna say, no, let me ask you a question. And you be like, bro, I just asked you a question. He ain't gonna even answer your question. Man, now you feel what I'm saying? He ain't gonna even answer your question. He ain't gonna even think about your question. But yeah, you guys, so this is it. This is what I'm talking about. So Keith Thurman suspended. So I don't know how that works out. You know what I'm saying? But I know it say he's suspended, and I don't think he could negotiate a fight until after that date. Right? I don't think he could negotiate a fight until after August 5th, 2022. So all this July, right? That he's gonna fight Keith Thurman in July. No, he not. Y'all lying. Right? Y'all lying because Keith Thurman, according to Bob, he's suspended. Man, so y'all not about to fight Keith Thurman? I mean, for real, like y'all not about to fight him in July. Right? Now, Earl Spence Jr. probably mess around and fight this dude when he come back. Right? To push off the Terrence Bud Crawford fight till next year. Y'all think this shit is a game, man. People think it's a game, man, until it happens. Yeah, they put him in the WBO, but they could be putting Keith Thurman in the WBO because they know, right? Because Crawford already gave them a heads up that he moving up. Did people ever think about that? Crawford already gave the PBC a heads up that he's moving up to 154. So they need to position Keith Thurman right there, right? Not number 3, but number 4. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we're going to put him, right there. So just in case Crawford move up, we could try to snatch that belt too. Yeah, 913. Yeah, like they are common in boxing after every fight. They get paid. Yeah, yeah, bro. Like they got the, like that's kind of like a medical protocol. I guess that's kind of like a medical protocol. You feel what I'm saying? So they can get, medically cleared, whatever. But yeah, you guys. So I just showed you guys, though he can't come back until the 5th of August. So they talking about July. I don't see that happening. Hey, it probably could. Hey, I could be totally wrong. Let me admit that. I could be totally wrong. But I don't see it happening. Right? Keith and Mario, they have to be medically cleared to get back in the ring. So after that, I can probably see Keith taking on Spence, right? October, November, something like that. Then they're going to push back the fight even. I'm telling you, bro, they're going to push it back even further. Why? Because they know that Crawford, he's not really going to wait around for Spence any longer. Telling you guys that. He's not going to wait around. He's going to move up to 154. He's going to say, fuck it, I'm out of here. Right? Even though he said on that interview with the Carson Group, if you guys checked it out, man, I hope y'all checked out that video. Yeah, now he did an interview with the Carson Group, and it gave you a lot of insight on Crawford. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? Like a little bit on how he was raised, a little bit, like a little bit on his life, man, on how he used to be when he was a kid and, shit like that. But y'all need to go and check that out, man. But knowing the PBC, they probably hide behind the suspension, though. Oh, yeah, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? They got to do something. Something is up. Right? See, because I think Crawford, he ain't going to wait on Spence. He's not. Right? The Brian Castano and Jermell Charlo fight about to come up. Right? But after that fight, they're going to get suspended too, right? Damn. They going to get suspended too. just like Mario Barrios and Keith Thurman, right? And we seen that they fought in what? The end of January, and they didn't come, and they said what? February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Shit, what, 6 months off? Like 6, almost 7 months off? So if Jermell Charlo and them fight, what, in May? Do they fight in May? If they fight in May, shit, they'll be back in November, December, right? If they get suspended like Keith Thurman now, right? Jermell Charlo and them. Let's see if Earl Spence Jr. is suspended. Come on, let's see, right? Because he just had a fight. Let's see, is it consistent? Right? Let's see if this shit is consistent. Man, let's see if this shit is consistent, bro, because we got to see. I mean, for real. Man, because they could be hiding behind the suspension, just like 913 said, bro. They hiding behind the suspension right now. Right? Earl Spence. But give me a second, you guys. I don't know why the hell is. Man, you should never let your kids, mess with your damn laptop, man. It's not a good idea. Because they start pushing stuff and you don't know how to get rid of it now. It's like, I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Well, just give me a second. You got now. Here we go. I'm about to share it right now. Yep. Until 5/17, but he got suspended. See, why did Keith Thurman? Okay, now look at this, y'all. See, look, like, why did Keith Thurman suspended for so long, but Earl Spence Jr., I mean, shit, he only got suspended for what? A couple weeks or some shit? Look at this shit. Watch this. It's crazy. Chrome tab. I mean, it could be because they in Texas or something like that. It could just be because they in Texas. You feel what I'm saying? The Texas, got their own thing going on. See, look, suspended by Texas Combative Sports Program until 5/17/2022. Okay, so Nevada, they suspend you longer than Texas? Come on, let's look at Ugas. Let's see what they got Ugas. Let's see if they got him suspended too. Yep, suspended too. Suspended program indefinitely. Huh? So you don't know when Ugas coming back or something? They didn't put no date on his shit. Why? Oh, well, because they run with the narrative. Oh man, he's all broken up. Ugas will never be the same fighter again. You feel what I'm saying? His career is over. Shit, like the next day you see Ugas partying and laughing. And you like, what the fuck? I mean, like the next day, you literally see this man partying, laughing the next day. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He can see out of both of his eyes, and they keep on posting this picture, with his eye closed. It's like, bro, Ugas, shit, I even seen a picture. I even seen a video of this dude in the pool. You feel what I'm saying? Like listening to some Spanish Boys to Men. I mean, for real. That's why I said they in talks. They've been talking like 2 weeks now. He's not going to have these talks go on for months. Bud going on to move. Exactly, bro. Like Bud, he just gonna move on. Like I see it happening now. Right? He gonna move on, go up to 154. Jermell Charlo gonna drop that belt, Right now, whoever win, him or Brian Castano, whoever win. Right, whoever win, they're gonna drop that belt, and they're gonna let Terrence Crawford pick up that vacant WBO belt. And that's what I think he should do. He needs to just go up there, pick up the other belt, and just call it a day, man. Look, because you ain't gonna get no fight with these guys. Man, as long as they rolling with Al Heyman, you're not gonna get no fight with these guys. Al Heyman is trying to get Keith Thurman back a belt. And he trying to position him strategically. You feel what I'm saying? To get him a belt. He's in the WBC, he's in the WBO. You feel what I'm saying? He's right there. So if Crawford move up out the WBO, I bet you that Thurman is going to get, a title shot. Somehow he's going to get a title shot. Right? He's going to get a title shot. And Boots Ennis is going after the IBF, so he probably don't even have to really worry about Boots because Boots going after the IBF. Right? So he don't really have to worry about Boots. So it'll be like look, now this is the thing. If Spence drop a belt and Keith Thurman pick up a belt, the PBC really didn't lose nothing. That's how we got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because they both with the same entity. They both with the PBC. Right? So if Spence dropped the IBF belt and Boots Ennis really pick up the belt, he really with the PBC too because he was Showtime. He just don't know it. Right? Like Boots Ennis, he just don't know he with the PBC, but he got a Showtime deal. And Showtime, I mean, like shit, they specifically work with the PBC, really. So he's really with the PBC. Okay, now what you say, 913? Each state is different, but the promoters throwing fights in a hotel bar room in Kansas can make shit happen. Ain't no telling what kind of power a PBC or Tyrant. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like it's crazy out here. It's really crazy out here. But this is just sad, though. It's just really, you really get the understanding of why, like why they call, like why fan is short for a fanatic, right? You really understand that now, man, because these guys are lunatics, man. You have to be really emotionally involved, right? You too involved. I mean, like you really too involved emotionally in this situation to go and put yourself out like that, to make yourself look dumb, right? And then you put it out on YouTube, right, for the YouTube world to see. Then you acting like that you did something, but you didn't do nothing, just made yourself look dumb in front of the YouTube community, right in front of the YouTube boxing community. You just made yourself look dumb, and that you will jump off a cliff, right? Make your self look dumb, tarnish your integrity for a guy who don't really talk to you. Come on, bro. Man down south in the building. Like, what's up, Memphis 10? Bro, man, so you did that. They out of control. But it's the Terrence Crawford fans, though. It's all on us. Right? Like, we run down on people and put cameras in their faces and we threaten people. We do all this type of stuff, right? Just like when Crawford went to Texas. Right, and he was trying to go to the, he was trying to be cool, just trying to stay to himself. Well, he got harassed. Almost got into a fight with fans. Huh? They don't want to let him go to the ring. He doesn't deserve to go to the ring. The man who has accomplished more than any American active fighter that we got right now doesn't deserve to go to the ring. And that's a fact. See, I'm gonna keep on asking this question too, and I want Earl Sexual to come and tell me. Name one active fighter with more accolades, right? Black. Let me get that right. Name a Black American fighter with more accomplishments than Terrence Bud Crawford. That's active. Name, it doesn't matter about what you think about his resume. It doesn't matter about what you think about who he fought. It doesn't matter about none of that shit. If you be honest with yourself, Terrence Bud Crawford is the best thing we got in America going right now. As far as black. As far as a black boxer, he's the best thing we got going in America right now. Spence, he haven't been undisputed. Spence got 3 belts. Spence, he just got a bigger market. That's all it is. Spence just got Texas. Now just imagine if Terrence Bud Crawford had Texas. That's all it boils down to. He just got a bigger fan base. But he don't have more accomplishments. Right? And that's just a fact. It's just a fucking fact. You can say whatever you want to say. You can discredit a man's resume. You can say he fought bums. He fought this person. He fought that person. He fought bums. He fought bums. He fought bums. Right? But who is more accomplished in this game right now? Terrence Bud Crawford. 3-weight division, undisputed. History, that's history right there. Undisputed. 2-time lineal, 3-time ring. 2-time fighter of the year. Come on, bro. Y'all better get this shit straight. Y'all better get it straight. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you disrespecting a legend, you looking at a legend. You looking at shit that you're going to be talking about with your grandkids. Right? But you don't even understand it right now. You don't even understand what the fuck you looking at. Right? Because you a hater. And you like to suck up on another man who haven't even accomplished half the shit this man has done. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of going up in weight, this man has came down in weight. But y'all praise that type of shit. Instead of going up like every other legend has done, right? Like every other boxer in history has done, going up in weight, he comes down and he gets praised. He gets, you feel what I'm saying? He don't get held accountable for nothing. Comes down. Come on, bro. But this is, this is boxing today. And this is how y'all going to treat, the best thing that y'all got smoking until he gone. Right? Until he's out of boxing, then it's going to be, oh, Terrence Bud Crawford, oh, yeah, man, he was this. Oh, Terrence Bud Crawford, oh, man, he was that. Man, he was a knockout artist. He was doing this. He was doing that. He was doing this. He was doing that. We know. That's how it always goes. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Comment on the video. This is Odie Loc Sports Info. And I'm gone, you guys.